Well, hello there, brethren. Have you heard the good news? Not every vendor on Tacomaworld is a slime bag. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Tacomaholic channel. I am super excited to finally be able to bring you some good news regarding vendors on Tacomaworld. Given the whole mess with Pelphreybilt taking money apparently without any intention of ever fulfilling those, regardless of the intent behind that, the fact is that the money's gone. And I found out after I did that last video that apparently there was a pre-order for a sweet dual swing out bumper for 4Runners that was, I think it was $3,500 if you got all the full options for that. And I remember reading somewhere on Tacomaworld that 80 members, I believe on the T4R forum, had already signed up for that pre-order. So $3,500 times 80 equals a lot of pissed off customers. Okay, everybody, all the information I'm about to give you has been compiled by ETX Tacoma on a thread on Tacomaworld because, as many of you know, with all the Pelphreybilt threads that are popping up, most of which are locked by now because, you know, obviously things quickly got out of hand with all the heated emotions and everything going on with that situation. So ETX Tacoma compiled a thread. It looked like he has done extensive research on everything that's going on. He made a new thread, which I don't think is going to be locked because it seems like the moderators would want to keep this thing open because all the relevant information for the Pelphreybilt situation are on this thread. You can get links to everything going on. You can see which bankruptcy was filed, all that stuff. So I definitely encourage you to check out that thread. I will, of course, put a link down below. One of the things I'm most excited about on the thread, though, involves 3 of the popular Tacomaworld vendors, which I'll get to in just a moment. Given the current situation that's going on with Pelphreybilt, I'm sure many of you, and possibly rightfully so, are a little apprehensive about all the other Tacomaworld vendors and 4Runner vendors and all that are still in business, simply for the fact that what happened before could potentially happen again, of course. I would hope that all of the remaining vendors sort of took notes on this situation, and even if they find themselves in a situation like this, which I think we can all admit is rather extreme, if they're in that situation, they can handle it appropriately. So many of you may be apprehensive with dealing with the remaining vendors, but I do have some good news regarding this for 3 specific vendors in particular. All of the information I'm about to share with you is taken directly from that thread I linked to below and just mentioned, and all of this is directly quoted from the, if they're not the CEO or owners of the company, then the direct representative on Tacomaworld. So this isn't conjecture, it's not hyperbole, it's direct information. Okay, the first vendor I want to talk about is Bay Area Metal Fab, or BAMF. Again, links for all these companies down in the description below. Jay Lee said that anyone who did not get refunded by Pelphreybilt, or I assume through their credit card company, on any product that Bay Area Metal Fab manufactures, they will offer a 20% discount to those customers. And he said, Bay Area Metal Fab, they don't make bumpers and stuff like that, so it's really the higher dollar items are going to be the sliders and skid plates. What you haven't seen, those look like some of the stoutest armor you can get for your truck anyway. So I would assume not only with Bay Area Metal Fab, but the other 2 companies I'm going to mention, you would have to show proof that you ordered from Pelphreybilt and never got refunded, all that stuff. And on all 3 of these, it doesn't mention how long this is going to go on, but just keep that in mind. Keep all your paperwork. I know things can take a while to develop if you're getting refunded through your credit cards. So but again, this is just for people who were not able to get their money back. So this definitely helps a ton, and especially considering these companies, they're not connected with Pelphreybilt. They're pretty much taking a 20% hit just to show their good faith, and I think that is huge going forward to get this whole thing behind us so we can all get back to doing what we love. So big shout out to Jay Lee from Bay Area Metal Fab. You guys know I just did my cab mount shop redo vid, and I ordered my cab mount chop plates from them. They make a ton of other great products, so please check them out. And next up is Mobtown Offroad, which you guys know I have mentioned in the past. Great company and on the East Coast. And this is a direct quote from Mobtown Offroad. We are going to follow in the footsteps of Jay Lee from Bay Area Metal Fab. If you were affected by this mess and did not get your money back, contact us, meaning contact Mobtown Offroad. We would like to extend a 20% discount on bumpers, considering that Bay Area Metal Fab is doing sliders, Mobtown is going to do bumpers. So that is more fantastic news. One vendor stepped up, another quickly followed suit. Mobtown Offroad makes a wide variety of front and rear bumpers for Tacomas, 4Runners, and I think they even have some for the FJ Cruiser, so go ahead and check that out. Great company. I look forward to dealing with them many times in the future. And lastly, it looks like RCI is also stepping up. I have never purchased anything from them myself, but from what I have heard, they're also a great company to deal with. And it looks like the rep on Tacomaworld for RCI Offroad is Josh P767, who says, "We would be happy to offer the same deal for anyone who may have lost out on a skid plate purchase through Pelphreybilt." So again, great news that all three of these companies are stepping up. Obviously, they're going to lose a little bit of money, 20% on some of these higher dollar items, but this is fantastic news for the Tacoma and 4Runner community going forward. And that will do it for this video, everyone. More mod videos and me actually working on the truck coming soon. Just wanted to get that out in the open because I think it is a fantastic step in the right direction that these vendors are stepping up and doing something huge to help right this ship. So if you are one of these people who was affected by not getting your money back through Pelphreybilt, and you do decide to purchase something through one of these companies, please comment below. Let me know how the situation went for you and what you got. I'd love to hear about that. As always, thank you so much for stopping by. If this is your first time and you love everything related to Tacomas, please consider subscribing. Comment below, give the video a like, and hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a video, which is at least twice a week. Help me grow the channel by sharing it with your friends and family on social media. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you in the next video.